I am very excited about this backpacking trip where I am testing two new pieces of gear. One is actually the pants that I am wearing right now. These are the Gamma SL from Arc'teryx. And the second piece of gear has to do with my camera system. I will show you that one once we make it to camp and I am ready to unpack. Actually, I will go over the rest of my backpacking gear for this trip, what I brought to make things a little bit more comfortable on this trip. And I almost forgot. Today we are again at my favorite Joshua Tree National Park.
I've seen the stars on the ocean, and fields of grass beneath the blue. I've heard the songs of summer singing, like a humming hymn of June. There's always something around the corner, something more to be found. And I'm sure the coast of California are beautiful right now. And New York sky shines so bright, but to tell you the truth, honey, I just wanna come home to you.
Okay, so we are in the location where I'm gonna be looking for a campsite. This is typically the general area when I come out here, at least on this side of the park. I try to find a good camping spot out here. I'm always looking for sunrise is gonna happen on that side, right? So I wanna be able to see the sunrise.
Somewhere far the birds are flying, someplace there on feathered wings. 100 worlds I could get lost in. Where you are is where I wanna be. There's always something around the corner.
Okay, so this is gonna be camp. This is where the tent is gonna go. And this is the best that I could find. I kind of explore. We definitely went up there. I went up there to see if I could find a better spot. Nothing, there's no good flat areas where I can set up the tent. I went a little bit down there. I went back here. And this is actually the flattest I've seen. And I want to have a nice flat area where I can set up the tent. Usually when I set up the tent in, if you're a little bit slanted, I don't sleep that well. Although I don't know what's going to happen tonight about sleep, because when the wind picks up here, it actually picks up kind of strong in this area, and that's why I was debating this location here. I kind of wanted to be where there was more trees to be a little bit more shelter, but again, there's no good flat areas where I can set up a tent. And even if it's a little bit slanted, it's got too much going on. I have to clear too much, and I don't want to do that. So this is a perfectly good flat, almost flat spot. I'm hoping that this is going to work for tonight. Hopefully the wind doesn't pick up too much. But that is the reason why I brought the freestanding tent. Okay, that is why I brought the Nemo tent, because that is a freestanding tent and I don't have to worry too much about wind with that particular tent. The other trekking pole tent that I have, the Z-Packs, that one on a windy situation, I don't like it too much. But the Nemo tent is awesome for windy situations. All right, let's go set up camp. All right. Whew. Okay. Well, I should be starting dinner soon. But before I do, I wanted to give you guys a quick rundown of the stuff I am bringing on this trip to make things a little bit more comfortable out here. And I guess I'll start with the mattress. This time I am bringing the Nemo Tensor All Season. The reason I'm bringing this one and I am not bringing my Neoloft is because that mattress is pretty heavy. And as much as I love how soft it is, how well it does on my hips when I am sleeping on my side, I wanted to give this guy another try because that mattress is very, very nice on my hips, but it is quite heavy. And at this point, I'm thinking I might just leave it for car camping trips or for just camping trips where I just basically pull the stuff out of my car and set up the tent right next to the car where I'm not backpacking with that mattress because it is quite heavy. Anyways, on this trip, I am giving the Nemo Tensor All Season another go. For sleep system, for quilt, I am using the Zenbaby. This is the ultralight 10-degree bed, and yes, it is quite a bit overkill for the temperatures I'm gonna be having tonight. I want to say that when I check the temperature, it's supposed to be around the 50s if I'm not mistaken. So definitely a little bit overkill, but I'm just gonna keep using this guy until it's too hot to use, just so I can get the most mileage I can out of this one. And then at that point, I'll just bring a lighter one. This is just my extra change of clothes, fleece pants, a fleece shirt slash jacket. It's really thin. Clean socks, clean underwear for before I get into bed. And for pillow, keep bringing my Mega or Exped Mega pillow. I love that thing. It's really nice and thick, again, for when I'm sleeping on my side. This is my Arc'teryx puffy jacket, just in case it gets a little bit chilly tonight. And my cook system, you guys already know my cook system. This is the Toaks 750 milliliter pot, and it's got the Soto Windmaster inside. And I forget, out of the Windmasters, this is the Soto Windmaster with the piezo igniter, which makes it really nice and easy most of the times to get fire going. And inside the cook pot, I just carry a small fuel canister. And so that is my cook system. And the last thing, I guess, for now, is gonna be my ditty bag, my electronics. This time it's a little bit heavier because I am carrying one extra thing here for my camera. But I guess I will go boil some water. It is 4:07. I want to boil some water so I can get dinner going, and then I can easily relax, sit down, undo the beds, pump up the mattress, and all that fun stuff. All right, so I will be back in here in a minute. I am excited about tonight's dinner. So this time I got from Pick Fuel Backcountry Bison Bowl. I've never had this one before. Backcountry Bison Bowl. Ground bison in a creamy sauce with rice, beans, and buttermilk biscuit. Chap Mendes signature meal. So there you have it. We're having Backcountry Bison Bowl. So I'm excited about this one. All right, let's see. Ooh. It's got actual biscuits. Wow, okay. I'm impressed. Okay, and I guess while I wait for dinner to be ready, we can talk about this bag. This is again my electronics. This is where I put all of my cords, batteries, etc. Right? And the other item, the other piece of gear that I am testing on this trip, that I am very excited about, and like I said, it's related to my camera, is this guy. Yep, it's this guy. I don't know if I'm gonna pronounce it correctly, but I think, to me, it looks like Llano, L-L-A-N-O, Llano. It's a charger for my camera, because that camera that I'm using, that is a Canon R8, and it comes with pretty small batteries, right? Let me see if I can grab one of the regular batteries. Oops. So the regular Canon batteries for that camera are these tiny little guys, right? And I go through this pretty quick. I on every trip I bring, I think I have 4 of these guys. And by the time I start at the truck, and then I make it into campsite, and I make it to the night, I might have already used like 3 of these guys. But the only way I have of charging the batteries when I'm out here in the backcountry is literally to grab my charging cable and my battery pack, right? And connect it to the camera, and then when the camera is off, then it's charging the battery. If I turn the camera back on, then it's not charging the battery anymore. So what ends up happening is that in the middle of the night or before I go to bed, I'll plug this in so that it's charging a battery. And because I'll wake up another 1 or 2 times during the night, when I wake up, I'll look over, see if the little green light is gone on the camera, meaning the battery is fully charged. Then I'll pull that battery out, put another one of the dead ones in, and then I'll just keep doing that during the night to charge the batteries. Well, with this charging guy, I can charge 2 batteries in here. So all I have to do is just plug this guy, plug it to this, and then I can be charging 2 batteries while I'm using the camera. So I am very excited about this. And this is not extremely heavy. So this does not have internal battery power. I think some people has gotten confused thinking that they're gonna be able to just pop the 2 batteries inside, right? Let me see if I can do it right. Pop the 2 batteries inside, kind of like AirPods. Close the lid, and then it would be charging. It would be amazing, but I think it would add quite substantial more weight, I'm assuming. Also, the other cool thing, the camera is not going to pick it up right now because of the sun, but that screen right there, the round screen, you can actually see what's the percentage on these batteries inside this thing. So I'm telling you, I'm very excited about this one. because Canon doesn't have anything like this. The only charger I have at home is the wall plug-in charger, and it even crossed my mind to somehow Jimmy rig it so I can bring it out here with me so I can be charging a battery while I'm using the camera, because that's always been my struggle. And not only that, not only you get the charger, but it also comes with 2 batteries. They're not Canon batteries, right? They're, you know, their own brand. They're the Lano brand. But hey, 2 extra batteries. The charger is what I am most excited about, because I can charge 2 batteries while I am just doing normal stuff at camp, and I am using the camera. So I think this is gonna be really good. I'll keep testing it, of course, at home. Hello, Canon. You guys need to come up with something like this so that we can charge our batteries, right? Okay, and so anyways, I am very excited about this charger. I mean, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm like actually really excited about this. And so what else do I bring when I come camping? So now this guy's coming with me. Power block, couple of cords inside. I think I brought like a total of maybe like 5 batteries for the camera. My 2 Gobi thermometers, headlight. I bring one of these blowers for the camera, and also one of these. Here's the FlexTail air pump for the air mattress. And I'm bringing this guy now, the FlexTail bug repellent. I think that's what it's called. It is a night light, but I bring it because once it starts to get dark, the mosquitoes might start getting out of control. I'm telling you, this guy works really good as well. I mean, you turn this thing on and there will be no mosquitoes near you. It's that good. That is it for this this little bag, and now it's been 18 minutes since I made the dinner, so it's definitely time to eat. I'm gonna put this stuff away and get to my dinner. Whoa! Oh my goodness! Wow! This looks so good. I mean, I don't know if the camera will do justice, but I don't know if you can see the biscuits in there. They're a little dry because they were seated at the very, very top, but the beans and the rice, wow. Okay. Well, I'm not even gonna try to stir this because it's gonna make everything just kind of disintegrate. Okay. Oh my. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad I decided to give this one a try. Oh, This one's definitely coming with me more often.
Moonlight mirror through the trees, an angel's face in front of me, in time and spaces, tapestry steady folding. A lover's voice through the sash, my heart is finally found. It's crashing through my chest, every beat like that steady drumming. I am yours to keep, my love. I am yours to keep. I am yours. keeping promises, and it always will. Though the days may turn and the strong tree falls, it's steady going. I am yours to keep, my love. I am yours to keep. I am yours to keep, my love. I am yours.
Hello friends, I thought I'd give you guys a quick update on the 2 items that I was testing in this backpacking trip before I decide to go down for the night. And I will start with these pants. I really enjoyed today hiking in these pants. They are very comfortable, stretchy material. These are a soft shell type of pant from Arc'teryx. These are the Gamma LTs, if I'm not mistaken. Arc'teryx has 3 lines of pants from the Gamma collection. One is the regular Gamma. Those are like the mid-weight, pretty much all season, I guess, every day shell material. Then you have the Gamma MX, which is basically the same pant, but those have a fleece lining on the inside, so it makes the pants warmer, better for colder weather hiking and mountaineering. And then you have on the other side of the spectrum, you have this ones, which is the Gamma LTs. These are the lightest from the Gamma collection, and these are perfect for hiking in summer and hot weather. I wore these pants all day today, and I can already tell that these are going to become probably my #1 hiking pants moving forward. I really enjoy the clean cut, I guess I can say, about the Arc'teryx line, because these pants, they are clean enough to where I can even wear them around town, just in a day-to-day, almost like athleisure. Really great pants. These are definitely going to become a staple for me during hiking in hot weather, and probably just hiking in general. I mean, these things are great. And the other item that I was testing on this trip is these Lano, if I'm pronouncing it right, charger that came with 2 batteries. Here's one of them, and I am having some really mixed feelings about this charger. I gotta do some more testing at home and see exactly what is going on, because I had 2, once I made it into camp, I had 1 battery that was dead, and I guess another partial battery. I guess I'll start by saying that this battery was in the camera, and I had been using it while hiking and stuff, and here at the camp, all of a sudden the camera went out. The icon on the battery kept saying that the battery was full, which should have raised a red flag, I guess. But anyways, for some reason, I think these batteries, the camera doesn't recognize these batteries. So the battery icon on the LCD screen keeps saying that this is full. When I took this battery out from the camera and put it on this thing to charge, the LCD screen was reading 0% charge on this battery. So that made sense. It seems that this charger actually drained my battery, because now my battery is completely dead. There's nothing, no power whatsoever. And these batteries did not charge all the way. If I press on the screen, this is probably not going to show on the camera, but it says that one battery is at 4%, the other battery is at 68%. I was not able to make a full charge into both of these batteries with this 10,000 milliamp battery. So that's a little bit confusing, because again, I should have been able, before trying to charge these two batteries, I checked the light bars on this battery, and I still had 3 lights on this thing. So it should have been plenty to charge 2 of these, yet this is completely drained, and these batteries never really got a full charge. So I'm really confused about this. I don't know what happened. I gotta do some more testing at home, maybe just keep draining batteries on my camera and see how many batteries I can actually charge with this thing, with this 10,000 milliamp battery, because I have a 20,000 milliamp battery that I bring with me every now and then as well, but that one is a lot heavier. It's another Nikkor, and that is actually the battery that I need if I want to charge directly into the camera. If I try to use this battery, it won't work with the camera. It has to be the 20,000 milliamp battery. But if I have to bring that battery and also this charger, but if this charger drains the batteries for some reason, like the power blocks, if this uses more power to charge the batteries than just charging directly into the camera, then I don't know, this may be a good gadget to have at home to charge 2 batteries at a time, but it unfortunately may not be the best for backpacking. So I will continue to test this and see what happens.
I am listening. You are the voice whispering in my ear, shining through the bells steady ringing. The words I can't ignore. Wild hearts open door. I was young, I was sure I could hear the singing. Call me home as the ocean throws the water to the shoreline, the blanket on the coast. From the stories old, let the truth be told. Getting lost in all the wonder, and it's singing on and on.
Good morning. Another beautiful morning here. I love coming here. It's always peaceful, relaxing. This is a good recharging spot for me. This is where I come to recharge and de-stress, decompress. So now it's definitely warming up. It's only 7:07 a.m. So it's still early, but it's definitely getting warm now. I think I'm gonna start getting ready, start packing, and just get ready to get back on the trail.
I was born beneath the mountain, right on the valley floor, and I followed the sun into the desert because I thought that she was
Phone, start tracking again.
but I'll
Uh-oh.
never be.
I only have 20% battery left. I have a feeling I may run out of battery. Especially because I'm using the trackers. I'm using the Old Trails app, and I'm also using Onyx to record the hikes and track myself just in case I get lost. Hasn't happened yet, but every now and then I've gotten, especially hiking back that way, I think if I'm not mistaken, I started kind of in that direction, and then kind of, you don't go in a straight line, you're kind of trying to find your way. So I end up on this side, so now I'm just gonna try to go straight that way. But I always end up having to use the app just to see where the trail is at, because you can get a little bit disoriented and you can end up hiking along the trail, trying to find the trail, and you're basically hiking on the same direction of the trail. And it happened to me once to where I was actually right next to the trail, but I was hiking on the same direction, and I had already been hiking for like 20 minutes, and I was like, should have found the trail by now. What's going on? So then I, zoomed in and everything, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm hiking right next to the trail. So anyways, either map or a compass. For me, it's the Onyx app that I usually, and even the Old Trails app. It's a good reference just to see where the trail is, so that you can trace yourself. Okay, let's get back on the trail.
They'll be gone, and I'll be home.
You're looking for light. Just keep running.
All right, friends, that's it for me on this one. Hope that you enjoyed this trip as much as I did. And if you did, please don't forget the usual: like, subscribe, and share with a friend. And as always, hope to see you out on the next one. Bye.